G'day guys, so today on BKRsport we're starting to get to the pointy end of the 101 sporting events to complete. Before we die on BKRsport, if you haven't seen part number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, then you need to go and check those out right now because there's been some massive plays. You guys don't know what this list is about. Basically it's a bucket list of what we're going to be doing on BKRsport before we die. All the sporting events in the world, all the biggest sporting events in the world, and that's what I'm saying. You can go and check those other ones out now. We've still got 40 events to go, so let's not muck around. Let's get straight into it. Let's find out what part 7 is of the 101 sporting events to complete before we die on BKRsport. Number 61, and we've got the Copa America. Specifically the final, because obviously with these big time tournaments we've got the final down there because the group stage is fantastic, you know, the finals are fantastic, but the final itself is the most fantastic out of all. The atmosphere is just palpable. And we need to see that. Basically it's just like the FIFA World Cup, it's just like the Euros, but only for South America. So you get teams like Brazil, you get teams like Argentina, you get teams like Chile, you know, it's gonna be mental. It's gonna be mental. Everyone knows how passionate and incredible the support is in South America. And the Copa America really brings out the rivalries. In comparison to the World Cup, you don't really get to play each other. You play other teams around the world, you don't really get to see those Brazil versus Argentina. If Brazil hadn't been embarrassed 7-1, we would have seen Brazil versus Argentina in the final. But, you know, they did lose 7-1, so let's just not talk about that one. Number 62, and we've got something that I actually didn't even know about before I started compiling this list. I only found online, and I was just like, oh, bloody hell, that's interesting. Like, I've never even heard of that one before. It's the Le Mans 24-hour race. Basically, what this is a massive car race in France. 24 hours, legit, non-stop car racing for 24 hours. This is a massive endurance event. Like, yes, it is an endurance event for the actual people themselves, but this is all about basically behind the cars and like the building of the cars. And it's all about the workers that you have that can maintain this car going non-stop for 24 hours and trying to beat out all the other competitors. Like, it's just nuts. I've never heard of this before, but I'm excited to do this, and that's going to be a bloody long time. I drove for like an hour from Gold Coast to Brisbane, and I'm already tired. Like, I'm just like, oh, okay, I need to lie down a bit, I need to chill out, like I don't want to have to focus. Now add another 23 hours to that. Number 63, we're heading to Germany and Austria. A little bit of a weird mix there. A little bit of a weird mix there. But you know, it's still a mix. It's still there. We've got the Four Hills tournament. This one is going to genuinely be incredible because we're going to get to experience really nice ski fields and massive mountains. And basically what it is a ski jumping event that compiles 4 World Cup events. Apparently just everyone flocks to watch this and they just go bloody boom into the air and then they just like come down. I don't even know, man. I don't even really know. Like, I've never really heard of this one before because it's kind of a niche. It's sort of a niche sport because ski jumping, not everyone kind of watches it. But I think it's incredible. I think it's incredible that they really just let their body fly into the air and then they come down, they land and they do tricks and stuff. And obviously because the name is the Four Hills tournament, it's across 4 different hills. 2 in Germany, 2 in Austria. Everything is shan. I just realised every single one of them has shans at the end of it. The Gilles shans. Paul also like that shans. So hopefully when we go there for a game day experience vlog with BKRsport, my pronunciation and my accent is a little bit better. We're going to make sure that our accent is a little bit better. But I'm excited for this one. You know, going in the middle of the bloody clouds, you not like that. Number 64, and we've got the Daytona 500. This is one of the biggest car racing events in the world. Now as a child, I never really grew up being a massive car racing fan. And most boys, most guys grow up being massive car racing fans. But I just never really got into it. I was always into my rugby league, I was always into my football, and it just never really happened for me. It was not really something that I can watch on TV. But when I'm there, I went to the Gold Coast 600 one time, and I just appreciated it so much more. I think being there is just incredible. And even though I'm not a massive car racing fan myself, I know how big the Daytona 500 is. Everyone knows how big the Daytona 500 is. It's a household name. And for those who aren't aware, Daytona is in Florida, and 500 is representing the 500-mile long race. How incredible is that? But basically, once we're finished, we can go for a little bit of an afternoon little swim in the beach. Daytona Beach in Florida. Oh, I'm gonna love that. Number 65, and we've got competing the world's strongest man. Now I'm joking, I'm not. I am not competing in the world's strongest man competition. I'm joking, guys. No, we're just attending the world's strongest man competition.
Well, is it really too out of the question, man? Is it really too out of the question?
Yeah, it's pretty much out of the question. I don't think I need to do too much explaining on this one. World's strongest man competition. World's strongest man competition. I don't know, that's not really explained. Pretty self-explanatory. All the strongest men in the world come together and they compete in this massive weightlifting events. And I tell you what, I truly do understand and appreciate how much time and effort it would have taken for them to get to where they are. These guys are massive. These guys have dedicated their life to being fit. And that's just, you just gotta respect that. And watching people lift like 3 times your body weight or 4 times your body weight, it's just mental. And I just can't wait to see something of that standard. Number 66, we have play around at Pebble Beach. How beautiful does this look? I've never played golf myself. I think I've already said that in a previous one of this bucket list so far for one of the golf tournaments. But I've never played myself. I really want to though. I was always driving the buggy around with my dad and uncle, and I was always there, but I never got to have a chance because I was too young at the time, and I think they were probably just too scared of, you know, my natural ability, you know, like of course, they're just too scared of my natural ability. And as you can see, Pebble Beach is absolutely stunning. Like, it is actually incredible to look at. An amazing backdrop, and hopefully the weather is perfect, and that would just be an experience of a lifetime, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's quite expensive to play around at Pebble Beach, and I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of a waiting list. Pretty much every man and his dog wants to be like Tiger Woods on there. Probably not the best person to use right now, but and every man and his dog just wants to play at Pebble Beach. So it looks like just before we go and complete this one on the list, I'm gonna go have to buy a dog, and then we're gonna be going to Pebble Beach. Number 67, and we've got the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup. I'm already moving my shoulders, started up. Okay, here we go. Here's the hands. Waka waka waka, waka waka waka, As you guys know, I'm a massive football fan, and I want to experience everything there is to do with football in this world. And although this isn't like playing on an actual field, the beach I feel is so much more difficult because running on sand, having that ball movement on sand is really difficult. It's really difficult. The good thing about the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup is that it's actually held quite frequently. It's held quite frequently. A couple of years ago it was held 3 years in a row. In the last 2 years it was 2015 and 2017, but it's held in all different beaches around the world. And that's the amazing part. It's not just Copacabana Beach where it was a couple of times in the last 15 years, but there's also Jumeirah Beach in Dubai. Most recent one was in Nassau. There's Baia Beach, Josoro, Papite, Ravenna. It's just held in all different places around the world. So that's the fantastic part. We're going to experience something new. But seriously, some of these beaches on this list are just simply incredible, and I'm so excited to do this one. Number 68, and we've got a place that I don't believe you would have ever heard of before. You may have, if you're a big whitewater rafting fan, you may have heard of this one. Number 68, whitewater raft, the Zambezi River. The Zambezi River is a massive river that separates the border of Zimbabwe and Zambia. It's well known for its rapid, and I'm talking really rapid waters. So obviously whitewater rafting on this would just be absolutely insane. In Zimbabwe, Zambia, they're never gonna go to those places on this list ever again. So I wanted to get something in Africa that really was kind of breaking away from the norm. So long story short, we're gonna be getting that bloody ore and we're gonna be fighting for our lives. I don't know, there's probably gonna be piranhas, we're gonna be going bang. Well, it's not gonna be piranhas. It doesn't matter, we're just gonna be doing fighting for our lives. They're just so tumultuous, it's insane. Number 69, and this does not need a serious introduction, the Wimbledon final. If you don't know what the Wimbledon final is, what are you actually doing? What bloody rock have you been sleeping under? What? Show me where. Which rock you've been sleeping under? Because that is a deep rock that I don't even know how you wouldn't have heard of what Wimbledon is. Biggest tennis tournament in the world. It is the #1, and everyone just clamors to get there. That is the one everyone wants to win. It's the most highly regarded, it's the most respected, and it has the most class associated with it. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure there's actually a dress code for this one, because obviously it's so classy, it's so English, it's so elite. So I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you need to wear all white as well as a fan. The fans are told specifically what to wear, which is just crazy. Like, it's great, don't get me wrong, I love it. Don't even look at what people wear to the 7th international tournament in comparison to what you have to do at Wimbledon. It's just so classy compared to people dressing up as bananas. Finally, number 70, to finish off part number 7 of the 101 sporting events you can believe before we dive on BKRsport, we have got Trek the Kokoda Trail. This is the ultimate respect. Trek the Kokoda Trail in Papua New Guinea. If you're not too sure what the Kokoda Track is, basically it is a massive form of respect from all of Australians in regards to World War II. It's a single line thoroughfare that goes basically for 92 kilometres. Sorry, 96 kilometres. Basically the Kokoda for Australians, there could be other stories for other countries, group of Australian soldiers who had to go from this point to that point through the Kokoda Trail, and basically it's up and down and left and right and straight, and the weather conditions are just appalling, and there's just very steep hills and it's muddy, and it's just, they have all their clothes and their bags and really heavy stuff, and it was a very difficult, mentally, physically challenging period for them. All the while, they were being chased by Japanese soldiers and by cannibals of the area. So to sum it all up, basically it's one of the hardest walks to do in the world because it's just so physically testing. Still reports of Papua New Guinea still having cannibals within that area, which is quite frightening, to be completely honest with you. It's quite frightening, and it's actually closed at the moment because of a lot of things going on. But you know, it's a code track, and as an Australian, I want to truly respect those soldiers who did that in World War II. And although it felt absolutely terrible at the time, it gives you so much more respect, and it pays homage to people who put their lives on the line for your own country. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up so I know that you're enjoying this content. Now we're getting closer guys, we're getting closer to the start of this list. Once we finish off this series, I'll basically just telling and talking about what our list is. That's when we start to slowly tick them off down the line, and I'm just so excited for that. If you're a big sport fan, you need to go and hit that subscribe button right now so that you obviously get your subscription feed. Hit that little diddle-ling, not ding-a-ling-ling, either or, just go and hit it. Go hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time we upload a video. Finally, which out of the 70 sporting events is your favorite so far? There's still 30 to go, 70 has already gone. So what's your favorite and what are you still waiting for in the upcoming episodes? Comment your favorite and what you're waiting for down below. Thanks for watching guys, catch you later.